Truth Podcast. Hashtag truth. Speaking truth. Yeah, we'll never back down. Hashtag truth. Shine light on the underground. Hashtag truth. Uncovering what they don't want known. Hashtag truth. Uncovering what they don't want known. Hashtag truth podcast. We're never alone.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. It's time for Hashtag Truth, episode 511. Tonight we have the one, the only, the tag team at Wasp Wrestling, the Big Guns. How you guys doing tonight?
Fantastic. How are you today, sir?
I am doing great. We haven't been on 13 seconds and already. What's up from Alexander Polk?
What's up, Alexander?
My man, Mr. Pope.
Yeah, easy. So we're gonna go straight through it. Like I told you, we're gonna do all the sections of the show. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the first one. Let's get into it, man.
Hashtag Truth Podcast. Hashtag truth. Speaking truth. Yeah, we'll never back down. Hashtag truth. Shine light on the underground. Hashtag truth. Uncovering what they don't want known. Hashtag truth.
All right, this segment is called Tell Us All About You. So I'm going to ask you guys some questions. First one I ask every wrestler that ever comes on my show, and you guys can answer each individually, please, if you would. How long have you been in the business? What got you into business? And who has been training you? So,
All right. Let's see. I've been actively wrestling for about 3 years now.
you got to speak up. I can barely hear you. Let me see.
I've
There
been
you-
actively wrestling about 3 years now. Been training a whole while. I'm still training. I'm always training because
Yeah, the show started. Now all of a sudden your volume just went. I don't know
Got
what
me
happened.
now? Check one. How you doing there?
There you go. I can hear you just fine. Your partner, though,
He's a
for
wild
some-
guy. He does most of the talking.
Okay, well, we'll start with him then. Let's start with him, and then we'll go to you.
All right. Well, I have been actively wrestling for about 5 years now, and
Okay.
it's been ups and downs, trials and tribulations. It's been a very, very daunting and humbling experience because I come from a background of real fighting, and it's a whole other world. Most definitely, that is putting it mildly. What got me into wrestling is I've always been a big fan of wrestling. Ever since I was a child, I've always been a fan.
Okay.
And I felt that in my bucket list, pro wrestling was one of the things that I haven't checked off. As far as training goes, we have been trained at NetPro Studios by Dangerous Dan Matthews.
Okay.
He was trained by Nightmare Ken Wayne in Memphis. And then Nightmare Ken Wayne was trained by Mario Galinto. So that's kind of like the succession of our trainer.
Dude, you just said one half of my favorite tag team of all time, the Nightmares, Danny Davis and Kenny Wayne. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I'm totally excited about this interview, bro. You worked with Kenny Wayne?
I have not personally.
Oh.
Our trainer, that was his trainer. So
Oh,
everything
okay.
that he was trained
Wow. Okay.
trickled down to us. In fact, we even
Nice.
call the style that we use as a modified Memphis style. So because of that.
I love that. Luke Childers of the Bottom Line is on here. He said hello. gentlemen.
Look who it is. JR.
Yes, he is. All right. We've got to ask about something that's going on at Wasp with Mr. Luke. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But so you've been wrestling for about 2 years. What got you into the sport, man? Was you a kid growing up watching wrestling, or did it just fall in your lap? How did it happen?
Well, I'd say so I've been training for about 3 or 4 years now. My goodness, it's flying by, man. I love it. I've been actively wrestling for 2 or 3 now, and yeah, I had always loved wrestling, since I was a kid. I never had cable growing up, so I ended up getting the recap show after Xena, which was another love of mine.
Yes.
And And yeah, so I do that, and then I got into backyard wrestling, which was thoroughly untrained. Almost broke my neck a couple times. Got some staples. It's
No, 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 no! Don't do this! Don't do this! 'Cause there's been some. Hey, the Hardy Boys came from backyard wrestling. You can't.
That's right.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
As long as you don't stay there, that's the key.
I prefer the ring at this point.
Right.
The crowd is better. There are better chairs, better tables, all that good stuff.
Right. And you get to beat up a lot more people in the ring.
The opportunities are, yes, there are so many more opportunities to go out there and kick some ass. I have a great time with it.
Oh, my favorite person who's soon to be my partner on here because she asked such great questions. She said, Charlie, how did it feel to play in the Country Gentleman's entrance video?
That was fun. That was a great time, man. I love all those NWA cats, man. And it's they got a really great family thing going on. And yeah, it was just a ball to be a part of it. It was, yeah.
Now,
as a musician, it wasn't foreign to me,
Okay. Now, how did you two meet?
That's a good story. So I realized a few years ago that you could get a Peacock subscription and watch WrestleMania for like $11 instead of like 60, whatever it was back in the day.
Right.
Plus, so I got that, and I was working a register job at the time, and I was, all hyped up on watching WrestleMania, man. So I was talking to people in line, and here comes this guy, like, well, actually, I'm a local wrestler and I'm involved in training some people. So you want to come by sometime? We'll, see what happens. I said, hell yeah. That's how I got in. That's how I got into business.
Didn't take much convincing, did it? You didn't have to push him or nothing. It was like, oh, really? No. Okay.
Here's the easiest thing I ever had to get. He's talking about wrestling. I'm like, well, I do local pro wrestling. Kind of a big deal. But yeah, and then it was all downhill from there. Yeah,
I love stories like that, man. I love all kinds of wrestling stories. That's cool. So how long have you two been a tag team?
I mean, it's been
about 2 years.
Yeah,
pretty much since the onset.
I had nice. Singles matches, a couple of run-ins, a couple of like no-name spots in other places, but our trainer.
He saw us standing next to each other. Yeah. He's like, "You guys are a team now."
Yeah, you both are like 6'6", 220 some pounds. Yeah, you guys, you're a package deal now. So,
I mean, we're gonna watch you guys promo in a little while. You guys did a beautiful promo, man. I'm telling you, I watched it like 6 times. It was so good. And so we're gonna watch that during one of the segments here pretty soon. But yeah, you guys do look good together, and you guys really do look like the part. You look like a tag team, man. I mean, we were talking just a minute ago about the Hardy Boys. I mean, you guys got to look like they do when they're together. You could tell they're a tag team. They're brothers, but you guys, I watched.
He's adopted. We are brothers, but.
Yeah, well, I watched you guys wrestle a couple of matches on YouTube, and it looks like you guys have been together forever. So it's really cool. It's really cool to watch. And we will be watching them wrestle later on, ladies and gentlemen. And the cool thing about that is the guy over there going, he suplexed the 7-foot guy, and you're going to get to watch it. So it's pretty neat. We got a lot of people on here tonight. My dad wants to know if you're a baby or a heel team.
We are definitely a heel team. If you watch some of our videos, you'll definitely find that out quite quick. There have been a few times where Justice has been on our side. Dare I say, more of the baby side, that's kind of hard to say without kind of gagging a little bit.
You could call us a heel team, but there are people who cheer for us because they know we're the real deal. That's how that
there's
goes.
Nothing wrong with fans cheering for a heel. They got to make money too.
The moms love us.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Missy Childers is calling out Crystal Hudson. She wants her to come to the show. So she's a half owner and promoter of New Millennium Championship Wrestling. So she's trying to get you guys a little bit of exposure. Speaking of exposure, Joey Godfrey, the owner and promoter of HWA Wrestling here in South Carolina, said, "Welcome to the Boom Boom Room," which he calls my room. All right, we got some people watching. What's going on, Joey? Bottom line, Missy, my dad, everybody's starting to show up. I like this, man. Y'all keep the questions coming. So every tag team, especially a heel tag team, always has that double team finishing move. What is that double team finishing move for the big guns?
It's called the firing pin.
The what?
The firing pin.
The firing pin. Okay, I'm intrigued.
You ever take a gun apart?
Not really, but I've seen it. I've seen it done.
We got maybe a couple. So,
I do know what a firing pin is, though.
Yeah.
I do know what a firing pin is.
So what
I
we
was in
do
the
is
Navy.
I'll grab them up for a DDT. He'll grab
Okay.
their legs. He will push them and press them up. While I hold them up like that, he'll throw them up. Spike DDT.
Oh, nice. I bet it looks really cool. I bet that looks really cool when you pull it off.
It's quite interesting. There's a few other moves that we like.
Boy, I'm telling you what, Missy Childers is calling everybody out. Michelle Hall, Chance Ryder. She wants everybody to watch you. I like that, man. I'm going to have to hire you, Missy.
Thank
So
you,
the
Missy.
So the big guns, how did you guys become the big guns? What's the thing with the big guns?
Well, we are normally the largest people in the locker rooms, usually by a foot.
Okay.
So in the old adage of like, oh, we're going to bring out the big guns. Well, we are the big guns.
It's kind of happens.
Yeah, in a lot of places that we've wrestled, people are,
Right.
we're 6'6".
And from looking behind you, you took it serious. I would not want to mess with you outside the ring if that's your house, bro. I'm just saying.
That's another life. I worked on guns for a living, and that's
Okay.
neither here nor there.
Okay. Well, hey, it all meshes into big guns, right?
It's all part of the gimmick, brother. That's all.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. My dad wants to know who's the worst team you've ever faced. The worst.
Man.
My dad wants you guys. In other words, he wants you to throw a team under the bus. Who's it going to be?
Most of the teams that come to mind are not real teams. There are people who just happen to be there, ready to go. They weren't ready for us. We're a team.
I got you.
A lot of the stragglers, the guys that they just want to get booked and we'll face anybody.
We caught the end of that, sir. Your mic is kind of going in and out.
Yeah, scoot up a little bit. How's that sound?
There you go. Now I can hear you a lot better.
In a lot of wrestling locker rooms, you get the scrubs, the guys that they show up and they want to get booked. They'll do anything we'll do anything. And like, oh, we have just the people you can face.
We're anything.
See those extremely tall gentlemen over there? Yeah, you're going up against them.
Yeah, it's like back in the 80s. Like, oh, yeah, you're working with the Road Warriors. What?
Huh?
No. Yeah.
No. Yeah. I got you, man. I got you. I'm facing the Ultimate Warrior. What are you talking about? No, I'm just kidding. Right? Oh, my gosh. That is awesome. Missy wants to know, what is your entrance music?
That's a kind of like a remix I made out of two Gojira songs. They're next to each other on the record, but they're not the same track. And I kind of mixed some stuff together with like a bass drop. It's The Champ is the main song by Gojira.
Oh boy, look who we got coming on. Chris Thunder Anderson.
Wow.
I think he's calling you a bunch of he said hello, big goons.
Big goons. That's a tall line of talk for somebody who just got his ass kicked.
You remember that we hit him with a chain? Oh, that was last week. We hit him with a chain. Yeah.
Are you talking about him losing his title to Captain Exotica?
No, I'm talking about a little, an incident where we were hired as essentially a temporary security situation.
Okay.
And he ended up with his arms taped to the ropes. and his head in close contact with some fists and chains. And
Now, wait a minute. I do believe I've seen that video, and there was a few other things that happened during that. You're leaving some things out, guys.
Okay, I'll tell you the full story.
I'll tell you the memorable
Yeah,
part.
if you've seen the whole video, you will see him trip and fall onto the chain on my fist. Obviously, that's how it went down. So you can rewind it, slow it down frame by frame, back into the left. That's exactly what it's. Yeah.
Missy said, yes, they duct taped them to the ropes. Bunch of chickens. Uh-oh.
chickens. You gonna call being smart about it being chickens? I was having a good time.
If you immobilize your hand,
Oh.
you can't attack. So
Our job was to secure the situation. That's what we did.
which we did at a discount price.
Okay. I am I don't know about all that. You see, I have seen the video, and what you're saying doesn't mess up, man.
Are you calling us a liar?
No, I'm just saying there's some mistruths up in what you've been saying.
All right. How about you fill the people in? Let's see if your memory is right in line.
All I remember is he tripped and fell. We were defending ourselves. It's our word versus you. It's 2 against 1 right now.
I got you. I don't know if I can do it, but I might be able to pull up that video.
Whoa.
Let's see if I can find it. First, I got to see if I can find it. It was sent to me.
Is that the one that got taken off of YouTube because it violated community standards? Is that one?
So what happened that it violated community standards, gentlemen?
That's what I'm wondering, man, because we're just doing our thing like we always do.
We are victims of a conspiracy plot.
Oh, is this the thing where everybody hates you?
No, we people love it.
Oh, yeah. Do you have any idea how many moms want stuff signed just for their personal effects after shows? No, they love the big guns. Trust us. They love the big guns.
The merch table's rocking.
Oh, wow. Well, I did have it, but I guess I don't have it anymore. You are right. I guess it was taken down.
Wouldn't you know it?
So it's our word against.
This is all hearsay now.
Yeah,
It's all hearsay.
that's how it goes sometimes. It's the truth is stranger than fiction.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this it?
Nope, that's not it. That's not it either.
Nope, that isn't it. You are right. Oh, well, you guys might have got lucky. Wow, everybody's in here talking. All right. Joey Godfrey said, sounds like a lot of fun. Duct tape and chains.
Great time.
Oh, phenomenal.
Missy said, it's a good thing Larissa did not slap you guys.
Oh, are you talking about elsewhere?
And then ran from a ring announcer, she said. Larissa said you ran from. Now, I do remember that part. Larissa. I do.
I remember getting paid and we left.
That's exactly how I remember this.
Chris Thunder Anderson, yes, it has always taken more than one. Yeah, there's strength in numbers.
Yes.
Yes, Larissa, we need that video. Send it to me so we can show it. I want to show how these guys are such truth tellers. Please, we're gonna make sure that the truth. This is called #truth.
I'm here for the truth.
Tommy Scott said, "What's up?" What's going on, Tommy? Missy said they won't be lucky next time. So it sounds like you got a beef with the Childers family, man. It looks like Chris Thunder Anderson and his family. I hear you did something to Luke and Larissa and all. I mean, you're in cahoots with this. What is his name? Commander Exotica. Is that him? The champion?
We were hired.
You were paid.
There's no friendship involved.
Not at all.
Oh, you were paid.
Exactly.
And you can see us get paid and leave.
It's
Joey
nothing
said
personal.
Scott
To be
Larson
honest,
quit
it's
stirring
business.
the pot.
Yeah. No, the Childers bunch, they haven't got beef with us. We're just doing our jobs.
Okay, I got you. So if I came to you, so if I called you up and said, "Hey, I got a job and a little bit of money," you do something there at Wasp for me?
Likely, if the numbers are
Ooh.
working, if the math is
Ooh.
math,
Oh,
Look, they're
big
just
guns
they are just mad that we do a good job. You know, we do a good job in the ring. We beat people up. We take money. It's great. I mean, I don't go to where they work and knock the broom out of their hand. So, what else can I say? I mean, it's part of it.
my dad wants to know who's number one on your list. Ooh. And we're not talking
He's one.
Christmas list. We're talking wrestling list.
Oh, good.
if we want to wrestle,
Who do you want? Who do you want to wrestle? Yes. Who's your biggest rivalry?
I am ready to wrestle the Gibson brothers and take the belts. That's number one. I do not have a long field of vision, man.
So you two think you're good enough to beat the Gibson brothers?
Oh, it's not a think, it's a we know.
Yeah.
See, when we get in the ring with the Gibsons, where they're
I
a lot
love it.
younger, now they are talented. They are younger than us. But when we get in that ring, it is going to be exactly what would happen if Dad actually stopped the car and went back there. That's what's going to happen.
I'm old enough to know what you're talking about, sir. I don't know if all my people that are watching, all my people that are watching the show understand that, but I understand that. Yes, I do. You know what they say, money talks. Oh, here you go. You got a owner promoter wanting to know how far would you travel to work?
If the money's good, we've got a car. Let us know.
Okay. Well, there you go, Joey. Oh, Joey said, I got a team for you. They are OVR. Okay. OVR is a very good tag team here that and their baby faces here. And that'd be a good match, Joey. I like that. That sounds pretty good. They're not 7 feet tall and bulletproof like y'all, but they're a good team.
No one is.
Set them up. We'll knock
I
them
got
down.
you.
That's all it takes.
I got you without a doubt, man. So let's go ahead and get to our next segment right now. And this is a cool segment because like I said, I watched this like 6 times. This is a really good promo. And then we're going to talk about promos for a little while. So we're going to get right to the next segment. Let's watch you promo.
Hashtag Truth Podcast. Hashtag Truth. Speaking truth. Yeah, we'll never back down. Hashtag Truth. Shining light on the underground. Hashtag Truth. Uncovering what they don't want known. Hashtag Truth.
Every single time. Oh, hi! I'm Senator Hendricks. This is Charlie Knox, the big guys. So apparently last month, Cynic couldn't get it together with his exes and completely beefed it. And now we are the number 1 contender in Mountain City, and now we have to fight the Gibson brothers? Ha! Laughable!
That's how it is, and I'm telling you that's how it ought to be. Because that gold, you might have just got it, but you ain't hanging on to it for very long, Gibson brothers. We don't need tables, we don't need ladders, we don't need chairs, we don't need any one of these accessories on the smorgasbord of violence before you. There's only one thing we need. That's right here.
Oh, all you need is for the bell to ring. I like it. I like it. So whose idea was it to get the ladders, build the table, pyramid? Whose idea was that?
I'm saying it was mutual because
Okay.
we were just kind of screwing around at training.
He just stole your thunder. He's over there. I love it.
John's like, let's make a table pyramid. And I was like, okay. And then he went off and did some training things. And I was like, you going to help me out here, brother? And
So
I'm stacking
you
all this
called
crap.
out the Gibson brothers. You say you're the number 1 contenders at Wasp. And
Everybody's saying it. It happened.
so are we going to see a tables, ladders, and chairs match in the future, maybe?
I would love that. I would love that.
Ooh,
You
you're
never
going to
know.
make me drive to Tennessee, y'all. You know that, right?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I,
Should. It's a great time.
Very much do.
I have to go check Facebook. Video sent. Joey Godfrey said the lethal weapon will cut them down to his 5-foot height. Ooh, he's got some people he wants you guys to wrestle.
Is
You
he a
guys might want
chainsaw?
to get a hold of Joey Godfrey after the show. That'd be cool. Matthew Rodriguez on YouTube. Thank you, sir, for coming on YouTube. He said, hey, guys, Alex from Wrestling Respective YouTube channel. Well, thanks for coming to hashtag Truth. I am here with the big guns from WASP, and they are the #1 contenders to the champions, the Gibson brothers, and we'll be talking about them shortly. But back to the promo. Apparently, neither one of you guys are scared. I'm scared of heights. I'm definitely scared of heights. You get me more than a foot off the ground, and I'm lightheaded. Do you guys love doing the big moves like off the ladders and all that, or?
I don't mind it. I even for a big guy, I wrestle like I'm a lot shorter. I love anything off the top rope, anything that can get that ooh and ah pop from the crowd.
Okay.
So stuff like that doesn't bother me. In fact, it's not a lot of people deliver on a high level, such as like a tables, ladders, chairs match. I think that would be so fun to take them through the corpse grinder known as the TLC match. It'd be so fun.
Okay, I am trying to find this video, and I don't have it. Oh, wait a minute. I do have it. Here we go.
This is our vindication moment.
Oh, I just have to download it. That's all. Here we go. See if I can get it downloaded. For some reason, it's not letting me do it, though. Why not? Why doesn't it like me today?
I think she's sending you bunks. She's getting your hopes up.
It's a virus. I wouldn't open it.
Well, you know what? There's more than one way to skin a cat, ladies and gentlemen. So here's what I'll do. And I learned this from the bottom line. So give me 1 second, and I will have that video up in a heartbeat. Okay, give me I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay, let's go to Facebook. It'll only take me a second.
Show us.
I heard it. My God.
There they are. There it is. Let's pull it up. Come on. Now all of a sudden it's not going to work again. Are you serious?
Oh, what a shame.
This is not happening. This is really not happening.
Ban for terms of service.
Oh gosh, I know what it is. I've got it up in 2 different locations. So here we go. Let's take away some of that. Let's redo this. So anyway, while I'm doing this, let's ask some more questions so that way we're not falling too far behind.
Right.
Let's see here. Share. Hit share. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. Oh, a lot of people. Uh-oh. Chance Gibson is watching. Oh,
Hi, darling.
Hi, boys. Matthew Rodriguez said, one formation of the big guns, how this team came up about. How this team came up about.
We already talked about that.
Yeah, we did. We did.
wait.
Matthew, you're going to have to go back and watch the beginning of the show. They talked about how, and Chris Thunder Anderson said, don't get nervous, boys. Don't get nervous, because once I have the video, it will air.
That's
I
fine.
promise you.
That's
I
why I
will.
run into these names, brother.
I promise you, I will get the video. It will happen. It might take me a minute or two, but it will
Look
happen.
forward to being vindicated. We got all these children talking all their smack.
I
Like a
know.
family reunion online for these people.
Why is my computer I don't know why Facebook ain't. I'm getting upset now. I don't want to get upset on air, but I'm starting to get upset. It's usually so easy for me to do this.
If you start cussing, that means we can start cussing, right?
Yeah.
No. You will not get me to
Yeah,
cuss.
that's what I
There's
was
nobody that can get me mad enough to start cussing. Well, maybe, but not on the air. So anyway, you guys said you're okay. Here we go. Who trained you how to work? How to long working? Compare yourself to Chris Anderson. Okay. He wants you guys to compare yourself to Chris Thunder Anderson. How would you compare yourself to Chris Thunder Anderson?
Well, we're probably about 6-7 inches taller than him. little bit more meat in all the right ways.
He's got us. I'll say this. From where there are some places that we may excel, he may fall short. There are some places that we fall short and he excels. He has way more experience than us, both in the ring and out of the ring. But one thing that we do have on our side is size and speed and strength.
All right, we do have the video. We do have the video, and here it is. Let me start it from the beginning. Here we go. And this is what happened, ladies and gentlemen. You can see Exotica in there. He has taken out Luke Childers. He's the one in the red and the tie.
It's just a man doing his job.
There's Chris Thunder. Exotica is trying to take his eyeballs out.
Yeah.
There's Larissa. She's got a chair. Oh, up, and Larissa said she sent the wrong video. This is the one where she did
I don't
the wrong
remember
thing.
anybody swinging a chair.
You got
Winning people at chairs. We hit the wrong guy. I mean, this shows right here that we are not the bad guys in the situation.
That is
Thanks,
funny.
Larissa.
She sent the
Larissa,
wrong video.
done
Everybody's yelling wrong clip,
good.
wrong clip, wrong clip.
All that work.
She just wanted
All that work. Oh my gosh, this is brilliant. I love this. I love this. Oh my God. So where do you see your guys in about a year? Where do you see you guys in professional wrestling? Let's keep going while we're trying to get this video.
I see us wearing belts, brother. That's all.
Oh, no doubt. There's no doubt there's going to be some championships in your guys' future. I can see that. You guys are, and I'll tell you from the few minutes I've been talking to you, I can tell you guys can promo very well. I can tell you're pretty good in the ring. Again, we'll be watching you do that here in just a few minutes. Misty said, Merry Christmas. You won't be so lucky next time.
Happy Hanukkah.
Oh, Luke Childers. He might come to the rescue. He said, check what I sent you.
Oh, I hope you're fishing out of the right folder there, Luke.
He's using his homework folder.
Okay, let's do this then. We're gonna have to fast forward it to the spot, but that's okay. I think he sent me the whole match. Okay, but we got to keep talking. I can't keep doing this and not talk because this is dead air and I don't like it. So
No one does.
no one does at all. But thank you, Luke, for sending it to me. I will try to get it up. We're gonna watch you guys wrestle, so we're gonna have a good time doing that. And while the wrestling is going on, I will try to get this other video to work. Oh my gosh! So set us up, boys. I'm gonna get this all set up here. This I know will work. I had it going earlier. Let me go ahead, share screen. All righty. And I'm going to hit the promo for this segment. And then when we come back, we're going to watch the big guns wrestle, guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. We'll be right back in just a few seconds.
Hashtag Truth Podcast. Hashtag Truth. Speaking truth. Yeah, we'll never back down. Hashtag Truth. Shine light on the underground. Hashtag Truth. Uncovering what they don't want known. Hashtag Truth.
All right, here we go. We've got the big guns versus Josh Anderson and another big man, big 7-foot Tier. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Tier?
Yes.
Okay, Tier. So
Like after he got beat up, the tear that rolls down his eyes. Yes.
yes. Now I do know Tier, Joey Godfrey, who was talking to you guys, the owner promoter of HWA. Tier has wrestled at HWA a few times, so I have seen him in person. So I do know he's a big guy. Big. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and start the video. It'll go through the entrances again. There's no sound, ladies and gentlemen, so we can talk to the big guns, and there they come through the ropes. Everybody booing them, of course.
That's just like, we've done it right if we're getting booed that much. You
There
can't
you
do
go.
anything right if you don't have haters.
There you go. And I was about to say that, man. So how does it feel when you come through the ropes every time? Do you get nervous? Well, apparently not. You just go right over and sit down with the crowd.
No, I mean, you gotta make your presence known. That's one thing that a lot of guys they hark on too much of making a roadmap for their matches. Got to do this, and this. No,
Right.
that's why people get really nervous, at least in my opinion.
Well, you got Luke Childers already nervous, the ring announcer. He's already nervous.
He should be.
You're surrounding him like that, pointing your finger at him. You got him a little nervous.
I'd be nervous too if I was his height and two guys like us walked up beside him.
Right.
Say the wrong names.
I got you. But speaking of tag teams, look in the back corner. Ooh, fancy. All right, here comes the team you're going up against. One of them, this must be Josh Anderson.
Yeah, that's a boy and his monster. I'll give Josh this. He is a house of fire. This is the first time I ever wrestled him. And when you first see him, I'm like, okay, what's this guy really going to do? He's good. I'll get spark. That's a good word for it.
Right. James Roberts said, "What's up, Scott Larson? I am here with the big guns. We're watching them wrestle at Wasp Wrestling, and they're about to take on Mr. Josh Anderson and a big man called Tier. When he comes through the ropes here, you're going to understand what I mean by big. Here he comes. Oh, my God. He's almost as tall as the curtains.
He's one of the few people I can confidently say hits his head in everyday life.
Yeah, he's one of them monsters that can actually step over the top rope and not even think about it.
He does not fit in a Honda Accord.
No, he does not.
Car when your name is Tier.
Yeah, he does not fit in a small car. It takes a big. See what did I tell you?
Yeah.
Right over the
Awesome, sir.
All right. So how do you guys decide who's going to start the match first? Do you do it behind the ropes before you come out, or do you do it when you get in the ring and you find out who your opponents are starting first, or do you guys do rock paper scissors? What do you guys do to start the matches?
It is often rock paper scissors. That's no BS.
That was actually a joke, but okay.
No, it is.
No, yeah, he's nice, pretty spot on. Yeah.
We might do it here. You might get that on video. Every so often, yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, no, it looks like you guys have already decided.
Oh, I see. I actually remember this one.
Yeah. This is a good one.
Yeah, you're
So what is your guys' favorite tag team match? Is it just a typical tag team match? Do you guys have a favorite stipulation?
We had a great time. Let's see, a couple months ago now. It was for the #1 contendership over at WASP. It was 3 tag teams, but it was only 2 people in the ring at once legally.
Anything could happen at any time. So there was even a time where me and him were tagged in by other people. So that gave us the upper hand. They didn't like that, but this is a fun part of this match. Yes, this is all about working smarter, not harder.
Yeah, real smart.
See,
and
I'm
that's
being
always,
smarter, and you have to work harder.
Yeah.
that's always the best way to do a match. Smarter, not harder.
See, look, I tagged out, and you get to fight the smaller guy. It worked. It worked out really well.
You know, sometimes that's how it goes. That's me fighting the smaller guy. Honestly, is the usual because most people are smaller.
Yeah, see, everyone does it smaller except for Tier.
So normally in professional wrestling, you got 2 smaller guys. You guys are mountains. You usually got 2, normal height guys who wrestle, or maybe there's like in the case of your opponents, there's a big guy and a little guy. This is just great strategy right here. Get the little guy in there, do some damage, keep him away from the other corner. Uh-oh. What just happened? Boy, this is going to be one of them nights for #truth, ain't it? It's going to be one of them nights. I'm telling you. All right, let's try this again. I don't know what's going on. This has never
It's
happened
that dang old
before.
Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Why is it not? Okay, I don't even have a. We have technical difficulties, but we do have the video. We do have the video. So we'll just go to the video and talk about how you guys are good. It's going to be full screen too, ladies and gentlemen. Let's watch the whole thing. Here we go. It was just sent to me. So let's watch this and see what we were talking about earlier in the show. This will take place of you guys wrestling. I'm sorry for some reason, technical difficulties. It didn't download right. I apologize. This has been one terrible show. I'm going to have you guys back so I can do this the right way and make sure everything's functioning again. So hopefully you guys don't get too mad at me. But here, let's watch the video that they sent and see how true your statements were earlier.
There you have it.
Right there. See? We told you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You guys slid in the ring, hit a man from behind.
Yeah.
Duct taped him to the corner. And
What
I
we
think
were hired to do.
you're right. Larissa did slide in there and she was prevented from coming over. And you guys got kind of scared when you saw her. And then the coup de grace of the whole video was, did you see that right hand that Luke had? Bam! Good night to
Did
the
you see us run?
champion.
Did we
What's
run?
that?
No. We stayed. We got our money.
We left.
We left.
I
We are a lot of things, but
I
liars
don't
are
think
not
that's
one of them.
flying. I don't think that's flying. Chickens.
I'd rather be a chicken than a rat.
I've got to see you two live. I've got to come to Wasp Wrestling and watch you two live. I've got to. This is
It's
good.
like this, but during the match. Like it really is. It's fun. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is great. I wish that we could have watched the whole match. I am sorry for the technical difficulties, guys. Gosh, this is really making me upset. I'm going to try it one more time to see if it'll. No.
I'll reenact it. So I had Tier here. I picked him up over my head. Alexander Hendricks, please don't. And then I suplexed him.
Damn.
And then
He
Gordon
did.
Grimes,
He
like
did.
that.
I will
Gordon
say that.
Grimes.
He did suplex Tier up over it. It was done. That was the end of the match, man.
We
Rolled
stuck
him
around.
up.
We stuck around after the show. We were helping take the ring down, put it on the truck, all that fun stuff.
Well,
Take the
Jordan
canvas
Payne
off.
said big guns, never heard of him. Well, that's why you
Yeah,
watch
who the
that.
hell's Jordan Payne?
He said, we don't know Jordan Payne. I love it. That's great. Chris Thunder Anderson, see them two big dudes over there, and Luke, look over there, over where? Oh, Jordan Payne, who is used to be a podcaster. I don't know if he still is, but used to be a really good podcaster. He's got a good question. He said, what is y'all's routine on show day?
Oh, that's good. I normally wake up and I head to the gym for a little while, throw on a podcast to kind of, get my mind set. And then I usually meet up with what I refer to as the war party. The war party is where he comes over and then other people that want to come to the matches with us.
Okay.
And we usually have to stop like 9 times because everybody needs like an energy drink or food, which I absolutely hate because no one can plan ahead of time.
Or pee at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like
No one can
Well,
synchronize.
that's what happens when you get a big crowd together and you try to, advance them somewhere.
So we normally get to the depending on where it's at, we'll get to the venue early. It's always important, even if you're a new or old school heel team. Getting everything situated mentally, what you need to do, what you want to accomplish, who you want to destroy. That's always the big thing for us. Then we normally break and get food for a little while. Once we find out who we're going to destroy, we come back, get ready, go kill them, leave, go to Waffle House.
Now, wait a minute.
Bang, boom.
You missed the biggest part in there. You beat them, you get paid, and then you go.
Oh yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah, you can't
Make
miss
sure to get paid, kids, because it's the wrestling business, not the wrestling charity.
There you go. Joey Godfrey says, in your opinion, how much does psychology play in wrestling?
I mean, come on, like the whole thing's a head game, man. I'm here to make you love me, even though you hate me. I'm here to make these people think I'm going to do one thing and take them out with the other.
I love that
It's all a
answer,
head
man.
game.
It's important
love
to
that
find a
answer.
trainer that does old school wrestling because you get a lot of people that are trained, like we call them shade tree wrestlers. They learn in people's backyards. They know the moves, but they don't have the psychology for a good match. They don't know about, taking something, bringing them up, then knowing when to take it away. They don't know how to do that anymore.
You got to put it all together.
Yeah.
I love that answer. Jordan Payton said, I'm going to have to go watch a match sometime. Sir, go on YouTube, look up the big guns, look up Wasp Wrestling, and then go through the matches, and you'll see like 2 or 3 big guns matches, dude. You can go watch them. Go on Wasp Wrestling, and you will definitely see them. That's where I got this match, but apparently where I downloaded from had a hiccup, man. And Chris Thunder Anderson agrees with you 100%. He said, tell them, boys.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
Now, you guys said that, you get the whole war crew going, you get, you stop, you do all your stuff, you get to the ring. You said you eat before you go in and wrestle. Is there certain food you like eating before you? This is a 2-part question. Certain food you like eating before you go in, and is there any? Do you guys listen to headphones to get riled up, or just the music?
Okay, we'll make this a we'll make this a 2-parter.
We stay
Okay.
riled up. Yeah, I don't know if you picked that up yet.
It don't take much to rile you two up. I mean, I can look at your back wall, and it doesn't take much.
So let's make this question a 2-parter.
Okay.
Food and then music.
Okay.
As far as food goes, depending on where we're at, that's a big thing because sometimes, we'll be in our hometown. There's a lot of places. Then we'll go to like Mountain City, Asheville, places like that. There's not a whole lot where the venue's at. Preferably something mom and pop owned and something not greasy. That's kind of a big thing because you don't want to eat chained fast food and regret that you ate Taco Bell.
Yeah, you don't want to have something
Remember when we
heavy on
hit
your
the Chinese
stomach.
buffet?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, so we made the mistake once of eating at a Chinese buffet before a match, and that was probably not our best work. Yeah,
Yeah, you don't want something heavy on your stomach when somebody's punching you in the gut. I mean, that's just not a good
not
thing.
at all.
If
Not
you
a
got to focus on squeezing cheeks while you're trying to focus on squeezing a head, like it's not good.
Yeah. That's not good at all. In all honesty, I do think you can talk folks into the building. You almost have me there, said Missy. Oh, wow. You already got me there. I want to come up there so bad it hurts at this point. So let's do hypothetical here for a minute. Let's say you get your match with the Gibson brothers and you beat them and become the champions. Would you be fighting champions?
Fighting
I mean,
is what we do.
you now you're looking at me funny, but as a podcaster, I know a bunch of people who said, yeah, I'll be a fighting champion. Then the next thing you know, they run from everybody just to hold the belt.
Fighting's how we get the belt. Fighting's how we keep the belt. There's no bones about it.
I like that. Shane Chess is on here. He said, hey, big guns.
Well,
As I live and breathe.
Apparently, you know Shane Chess.
Good man.
Shane's one of the good ones.
Very much so. I've learned a lot of insight just by sitting and being the fly on the wall when he's talking to other people. It is phenomenal the amount of stuff that we have learned from Shane. It is awesome.
Jordan Payne said Big Guns versus SEE. I'd love to see that match. Who's SEE, Jordan Payne? I don't even know who that is. I'm missing something. Tell us who SEE is, Jordan, and then we'll all get it.
Yeah, give us their address. We'll go whoop them. Yeah. I'd rather do it now. Just get it
For
over
a
with.
little bit of money, they'll do anything. They already said that. They'll be your
We
guys.
said a little
man.
bit of money. We're talking substantial amounts of money.
Oh, Drew Hood and James Johnson. Okay. Two very popular fellas in our area. Yes. Very good tag team. Yes. Now I know who they're talking about.
Freedom Johnson.
Do you have plans going into? Do you make a plan going into each match? Is basically what my dad's asking, and I think you already answered that. But what? You guys are big and probably more powerful. You guys do more power than anything, correct? Would I be wrong in it?
It's actually quite a mix, believe it or not.
Okay,
we do a
okay,
lot of power moves, but my favorite stuff literally is like off the top rope, doing a flip, having, it's get that ooh and ah moment from a big guy doing a move that he probably shouldn't be doing.
And like we're both technically proficient.
Yes.
What about Southern Express? And then I'm going to answer a question that
What about him? Yeah.
Now
Next.
those two guys are old
Yeah, Bob.
school, and I don't think there is. You guys are laughing. Why are you laughing about the Southern Express, man? Them two guys can get it.
We've been with them. We've been with them. They've gotten wins on us. I'll tell you that.
Right.
They've gotten over on us. It was none of it was, what you could really call a loss though. Like the bell rang and they got their hand praised. But
Was I pinned? No.
Exactly.
Once again, just like with Thunder Anderson, where we excel, we don't always excel in the exact same places. So they have us in experience and knowledge in that ring. They've been doing it a whole lot longer than us. Sometimes
Okay,
brain can beat brawn, unfortunately. And we were beat that way, but I wasn't pinned. I didn't hear that bell ring. Therefore, do I call it a loss? No, I don't.
Joey Godfrey said, Scott, compare the Guns to OVR in your opinion. Okay, I can do this now because they gave me an answer to think about it. OVR is a smaller team, but they have experience with Matt Burns and his partner. And these two guys remind me of the Big Guns remind me a lot of when I seen them in the ring and I saw them wrestling. They remind me of Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. That's the best two wrestlers I could put them, if I had to compare them to professional wrestlers.
Can I be the one that was in Magic Mike?
I love it.
All right.
I love it.
Yes. Nice.
Yes, that would be a really good tag team match. Of course, Matt Burns would have the advantage with his experience, but it would be a good match. I would love to see it. I would look back to see. That's what I was doing while you guys were answering the question to see if I had a picture of OVR, and I don't. I erased it, but sorry about that. This episode, I have to tell you guys, man, normally I am really scripted and I go through, but with everybody wanting a video coming up and this and that, this thing is gone off the rails. So I apologize if you're used to the well-scripted show, but I like it like this. Chaos is a good thing every once in a while, man. And the Big Guns are good. It looks like a great team that brings a lot of chaos, man.
we routinely bring the chaos.
Scheduled, organized.
I'd love to see Big Country versus one or both of you all. Well, Big Country's got a problem in his own. He's got a career versus career match coming up on Christmas Day. So he's got too much to worry about right now as it is, Jordan. But yeah, that'd be a good match too. Now, I just compared you guys to Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. How do you guys see each other? If you had to pick two wrestlers, not them, to compare yourselves to, who would it be?
Edge and Christian.
Edge and Christian.
If you guys move like Edge and Christian,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Take my money, please, because if you're 7 feet tall and you move like Edge and Christian, that is scary.
I would argue more of a
That I can see, Missy. Legion of Doom. That I could see.
what about like Mike Osman Kane? That'd be pretty cool.
Yes. Oh, are the Brothers of Darkness?
Yeah, doing a bit more.
It's
Yeah,
been fun.
yeah, we've gotten that a few times.
He's already got the thing. All he's got to do is the hat and learn how to roll his. No, I'm just kidding. Gimmick infringement. No, you don't want to do that. Chris Thunder Anderson said the big guns create chaos. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Who has been your biggest rivalry to date? Who would you say is the ones that give you the most problems?
Moxie. That's probably there. It's Weaver in the Pain. It's an NWA tag team we've had a few incidences with,
Okay.
and it hasn't really gone our way. It hasn't gone our way yet. I think it's gonna, because we're getting
Okay.
another game.
Okay. Well, before we go, because we have got like 5 to 10 minutes left in the show, we are going to switch it over and do name drop, because this is one of my favorite segments of the show. And it took me quite a while to get these pictures put together. So we're definitely going to do this part of the show. So I will be right back in about 20 seconds to do name drop with the big guns.
Hashtag Truth Podcast. Hashtag Truth. Speaking truth. Yeah, we'll never back down. Hashtag Truth. Shine light on the underground. Hashtag Truth. Uncovering what they don't want known. Hashtag Truth.
All right, we are at my favorite segment of the show. It's called Name Drop. I'm going to show the big guns 5 pictures of 5. Could be tag teams, could be people, could be women, could be anything that's in professional wrestling.
look at
I
pictures
know
of women.
they know them, and I want to hear what they have to say about them. So we've been talking to one of these guys for pretty much most of the night, Mr. Chris Thunder Anderson.
You take this one.
His shirt says mean and able. He's mean.
Evil, mean, and nasty, sir. Evil, mean, and nasty.
Evil, mean, and nasty.
Yes.
You know what? He might be mean.
He's not evil. He's not evil. I've seen him.
I've talked to him. I don't think he's got what it takes to really have the darkness in him. I think that he's deep down, he's a dang teddy bear.
Have you ever seen him get somebody on the ground and twist their arm up and stomp on their elbow?
Oh yeah, he's
saw
mean.
that, nice?
He is mean.
Oh, he's dang good at the ring. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like keeping his heart.
You made him sound like he was a pussycat there for a second. A pushover. I was like, I
No.
don't
He's a
think
teddy
so.
bear way inside. You got to dig for that. But
I
feel
got
like
you.
I've seen that.
I see what
Kind of
you're
like when
saying.
Vader finally turned on the Emperor, that kind of deal. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I see what you're saying. So, serious question though, out of character and everything. Chris Thunder Anderson in the locker room, man. He is. I've been in the locker room with him a few times. He is a woolly vet who knows a lot. Have you ever just sat down and just opened your ear and just listened to Chris Thunder Anderson?
Most definitely.
He's a wealth of information, just experience and wisdom. Really, he's been doing this a good long time, man.
Right. And
He's
whatever
good.
you do, don't get Chris started on wrestling stories. You'll never get out the building. I'm just saying.
He is good about taking a story and applying it to what you need to learn. A lot of guys will just back you into a corner and tell you a story just so they can talk about the time they met a famous person or whatever. But he will actually take something like, this is the lesson you probably need to learn from this match. This is what happened to me when I learned this lesson.
Yes,
That's
very
been
much
useful.
so.
Yeah.
I'm just a podcaster, and I've learned so much from just talking to this guy. I'm not even going to lie to you, man. So much. All right, let's go to my first tag team I'm going to show you. We talked about these guys briefly. The oldest, probably, and most veteran tag team of WASP, the Southern Express.
This is actually an older photo of Tommy.
Yes, it is.
Because last time I punched him in the eye, there should be a black eye right there. He should be about 2 inches shorter from where I threw him and suplexed him. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. That makes perfect sense. But, yeah, I don't think they took a picture just yesterday. So I have to use this one.
You should have emailed him. I mean,
Here's
ask him.
Here's another couple of guys who I know been in the business for quite a while, outside of character in the locker room. This has got to be a great team to watch and kind of mold yourself after, right?
Definitely one of the people that whenever you hear the term hometown heroes,
Yes.
there's a pop that they get in that town. Yeah. We could go out handing out $100 bills and we wouldn't get cheered that much. So.
Wow, that's crazy. That's good crazy, but that's crazy. that is when you know you're doing something right. All right, the last tag team I'm going to show you, and this is the tag team you two are chasing at the moment. The Gibson brothers. What you guys got to say about the Gibson brothers?
It looks like a copy of the front cover of Cat Fancy magazine right there. Look at this guy.
Looks like a Hot Topic commercial.
What are they pondering? What are they thinking about? Like how they're going to get their butt whooped by the big guns? Look at this. Look at bums.
Hey, Blade's thinking about something else because he's got that smile.
Yeah,
I can't wait to get rid of that.
It's gonna be.
He's got his oil guards from like
Now,
a Waffle
I
House.
can say one thing. I can say one thing about these two. Right now, they're on the same page. They're the tag team champions, but their history shows that somebody eventually is going to get angry and they're going to turn on one another because they're brothers.
Just like every dysfunctional family, they're going to come around and be nice around the holidays, but on January 2nd, they're back to hating each other. I'm glad that they got their differences aside right now and they're working out all their trauma. That's great.
Larissa said you guys should try handing out $100 bills. I'd even cheer for you.
Maybe if their amounts they can pay their bills finally.
Yeah, I'm not here to buy your admiration.
Oh,
It's gonna come.
I don't know if you two can recreate this picture right here live.
Oh man.
I got like one of us has to scoot down like a whole 6 inches.
Okay.
And,
oh, this is great. Oh, Missy, I love you to death. Thank you, guys. That was the best thing that happened all night. I love it.
This is
Missy
the Edge
said-
and Christian side of us that that I was talking about because we have a good time.
That's photo. What did they say? Edge and Christian back then, the photo opportunity or whatever.
people with a benefit of
I should have
5
done. I
seconds.
should have done a still pic of the screen when you guys did that. I should have done it, but I didn't. All right, name number 4. I'm really interested to see what you guys have to say. Missy said she's literally standing up applauding you guys doing that picture. Oh, that's great. He said, same here. If you hand out $100 bills, I'll bring friends too. I bet you would. Everybody would. All right. Name number 4. This guy, I really want to hear what you guys think of this guy because I know some people who love him. I know some people who hate him, but he is who he is. Mr. DP Holiday.
I'll be honest, there's a few times that he screwed us because he will give stipulations for matches that we're in during the matches. So I can't help it that we're winning so much that he has to change the rules and move the goalposts. So I guess that is the benefit of being, the general manager, though. What do you have to say about it, amigo?
I mean, good to be king, right? He wants to have it his way, and often enough he does.
So are you guys trying to say that DP Holiday gives you two a hard time? Is that what you're trying to say?
Most of the time, I think that DP admires us in a way that you don't
Often see expressed.
He hates us because he ain't us. That's exactly what it is.
Now, admiration usually leads to jealousy. Is that what you guys are saying?
I mean, most people are jealous of the big guns. Like, that's why the wives cheer for us and the husbands don't.
I love it.
Regular phenomenon.
I love it. Now,
When we go out there and we take that shirt off, divorce rates skyrocket in Mountain City.
I love that. Speaking of somebody who is pretty famous now in Wasp Wrestling, and the first guy I showed you, Chris Thunder Anderson, has a big beef with this man and his family, and you guys helped him out with it. Let's talk a little bit about Commander Exotica.
I'll give him this. He and his his associate, He knows who to call on in the right time. Us, the big guns. He could get about 90% of the way there, but he needed that extra little boost to get him over that hill. And the boost he needed was the big guns. So he's smart enough to realize that he needed us to help him in his time of need.
And now here's a question for you. Here's a legit question for you. You helped him out. Now, is Commander Exotica going to return the favor and help you guys retain the tag or obtain the tag team championships?
We don't need his help. We don't need his help. That was a for-hire situation. It's not about being bros. Okay. It's about you handing me an envelope full of money, and our business is concluded.
Okay, I got you, man. So there you go. There is name drop. I love it. So we're going to head from there right into the last because we're already over, but I'm having such a great time. I hope you guys are too. Thank you, everybody, for showing up and commenting. We're going to go right into the last segment of the show, which is Tell Us Where to Find You. We'll be right back in just a few seconds.
Hashtag Truth Podcast. Hashtag Truth. Speaking truth. Yeah, we'll never back down. Hashtag Truth. Shine light on the underground. Hashtag Truth. Uncovering what they don't want known. Hashtag Truth.
All right. This is the part of the show where the big guns are going to tell us where to find them on social media. If you're a fan, you can look them up here. Or if you're, as we can see already, we've got some owners and promoters checking you guys out. Where can they get a hold of you if they want to book you?
I'm on Instagram. You can find me at _Charlie EY, not IE. Everybody messes that up. It's Charlie, CHARLEY.
Okay.
Knox, KNOX _. That's my handle on Instagram. You can get in touch with me that way. You can email me at bookcharlieknox@protonmail.com. And that's what you got. I'm not giving you my phone number.
No. We don't want the personal
keep
stuff.
that close. Nah.
All right, sir. What about you?
My Instagram is Xander.Hendrix, XANDER.HENDRIX. And if you would like to email me, you are more than welcome to at bookxanderhendrix@gmail.com.
There you go. So awesome. And I'm telling you guys, man, I'm so looking forward. I want to come and watch you guys go up against the Gibson brothers, man.
Please do.
I think
It's happening in March.
Me too. I think that's going to be one heck of a match. I think both teams are going to lay it on. Like Chris Thunder Anderson said, great show, guys. Man, I love it. Without a doubt, man. And as you can see, if you want to go see some great wrestling action at the bottom of the screen, Wrestling All-Star Promotions, 3252 Forge Creek Road, Mountain City, Tennessee. They're taking a break as of right now because of the hurricane and everything, and they will not have another show until March. But once March hits, it's going to get Ruly. Missy said this has been awesome. Thank you, Missy, without a doubt. As soon as that poster hits, I will be sure to promote it all over hashtag Truth Wrestling Podcast. Big Guns, I appreciate you guys coming on here. Sorry for the few hiccups during the show, but we had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you so much.
Without a doubt. We're definitely going to get up there to Mountain City, Tennessee. We got to see some of you guys up there. I've had the pleasure of having DP Holiday on hashtag Truth. I've had the pleasure of having the Gibsons on the show, and it will be where will you be next?
Let's see here. You're going to be at the memorial show.
I'm working at a memorial benefit. It's at NetPro, or it's at the beautiful Bobby Eaton Arena in Kingsport, Tennessee. That's January 4th. We are wrestling for the benefit of brother's aunt who passed away. Ryan Austin. And we're trying to cover her funeral, man.
You guys definitely show up and show out for these guys, man.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great action going on there. So yeah, keep your eyes open on that.
And you going to be anywhere soon? Or are you going to just You coming to Wasp on March, man? Or
we will go anywhere. I need to check my date book. It's one of those things that you get a lot of bookings. You kind of like, oh, where am I going to be next? That's the big one that we're really kind of focusing on is Ryan's memorial for his aunt. That's the big one for us right now. After that, there's going to be a New Year's Day show, which we normally don't wrestle during the week, but we were called on to do a New Year's show. We're definitely regulars on Innovate. We've been on Innovate quite a bit. Really, just once again, look us up on social media. Keep up with us right there. When I'm put on the spot, I always blank where we're going to be next. So,
that's never a bad thing when you're booked so solid you can't remember all the shows. That's never
a good problem to have. Yeah. So
it's not a problem to have at all. Well, fellas, I definitely, when Wasp goes to running again, I would definitely, like 6 months down the road, like to have you back on. If you guys happen to win the tag team titles, or when you win the tag team titles off of the Gibsons, I would like to have you back on the show with the gold over your shoulders, man. Let's do it again.
That'd be fun. We could watch that match. That would be an entertaining one for you.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt. All right, guys, this is how I'm going to end the show. You see them, the big guns. It's self-explanatory. Just look behind them. They got all the guns in the world. I'm not talking about the ones on their arms, but they got those too. And you guys definitely want to come to Wasp to check them out in March. They are definitely going to be – they are the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. The Gibson brothers better watch their back. And that is –
and their fronts too.
There you go. And that is the #truth. Unfortunately, guys, we're not going to have another show till after the New Year's. I'm taking a holiday break. I just got through doing like 12 #truths in a row. So I am kind of tired. So I'm going to be looking forward to this break. And then right after the New Year's, I will start announcing some new wrestlers that we're going to interview. Big guns, if you have any friends out there who want to be interviewed on the #truth, let them know. And I'd love to have them on the show, guys.
We'll do. I'll spread.
And Missy said, bring the big guns to North Carolina. I would love to see you guys in North Carolina or South Kakalaki. Either one, man, it would be awesome. All right, guys, we will see you soon. You guys all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And don't forget, the reason for the season is Jesus' birthday. Be sure to pray and wish him a happy birthday. So we'll see you guys soon. We love you. And that is the #truth.
All right.